Greetings, friends! I am your host, Oleh Ivchenko, head of the Wise Group company. We are starting a new episode of Hot News from the world of intellectual property. Today we will tell you about the following. The Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and Innovations has entered the top 20 leading IP offices in the world. International rules for the classification of goods and services for trademarks have been updated. The world has received a new cultural heritage after the expiration of copyrights. Let's go! The Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and Innovations has entered the top 20 most innovative IP offices in the world, according to World Trademark review. This ranking evaluates the digital tools and services of IP offices, additional services for users, as well as educational activities and public interaction with business and the professional community. First place in the ranking was shared by the European Union Intellectual Property Office and the United Kingdom IP Office. Third place was taken by Australia. Ukraine in this list is located in 13th place alongside such countries as Switzerland, Canada, and France. A common feature of these institutions is the systematic development of digital services, active educational activities, support for small and medium-sized businesses, and a focus on the commercialization of intellectual property. From January 1st, 2026, the 13th edition of the NIS classification of goods and services for trademarks came into force. This is an international system according to which trademarks are divided into classes during registration. According to the international law firm Rouse, the implementation of the new edition is uneven. IP offices of the European Union, China, New Zealand, Japan, and a number of other jurisdictions are already applying the new rules for applications filed after January 1st, 2026. At the same time, in many countries of Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, the previous 12th edition is still used. In most jurisdictions, the new rules currently apply only to new applications, while previously filed applications and existing registrations continue to be considered under the old classification. That is, when registering a trademark, it is important to consider which version of the NIS classification is in force in a particular country, as this directly affects the correctness of the application. On January 1st, the world traditionally celebrated Public Domain Day. It is on this day every year that thousands of works officially enter the public domain, meaning they become free for use without permissions or payments. The context here is as follows. In most countries, the term of copyright protection ends exactly at the end of the calendar year, and with the beginning of January, works whose rights have expired can be legally used by everyone, in education, business, culture, creative projects, and so on. It is precisely because of this that over time the works of Shakespeare, Beethoven, Leonardo da Vinci, and many other authors who shaped the world's cultural heritage have entered the public domain. That's where we'll wrap up today's episode. I'm Oleh Ivchenko and the Wise Group team, and I are grateful that you follow developments in the field of intellectual property with us. Subscribe to the channel, give us a like, share the news with your colleagues, and stay in touch. See you again in our upcoming episodes.